Okay, for body paragraph one of your hope essay, topic sentence one of the current events that offers me hope is the awareness of bullying. I already mentioned that in my thesis statement. Pinpoint sentences in this essay, which is really considered a research essay, is you need to define and establish the problem or the issue or the concern. So you need to, in this case, I felt like I needed to define bullying because it has so many different definitions. And I'm really not sure if I'm going to use all of this right now, but I wanted it all in my outline so that I have the option of choosing. I have a definition of bullying here, and then I also have another piece of information that I thought was interesting. About 70% of all high school students say they were bullied in high school. So that's just, those are called pinpoint sentences. Think back to when you were writing your theme analyses for short stories, and you needed to give me a little bit of background about what's going on in the story before the concrete evidence takes place. This is the same thing. You're summarizing for me what the problem is, because in order to have hope for something, something has to be going wrong so that you're hoping that it goes right. And so this is my definition of bullying. Then your introduction to the concrete evidence is simply, according to the online article, Member Solutions Support National Bullying Prevention Month throughout October, comma. So basically that's all you need. I put, fortunately, things are changing, for example. You don't have to do that. You can if you want. But this is all I really need. According to the blah, blah, blah. I need to know where you're getting your source. And then when I click down to your works cited page, I will know where you got your source, your information. You got all of your information from here, because the word member, which is the first word in the works cited page entry, is right here. Okay, so I'm looking at this evidence though, and I'm actually writing this paper today. I'm rewriting it because October is Bullying Awareness Month, and there's some really updated pieces of evidence I wanted to use in the paper, so I just rewrote it. So I have the stuff here about October's National Bullying Prevention Month, and that everybody's all anti-bullying, and in high school the students are wearing purple armbands to draw attention to anti-bullying. And I'm thinking to myself, I am a high school teacher, and if you've been in high school, you know that you may agree with me that those kinds of things are really cool for people who are into it. But I don't know that wearing a purple armband in a high school where bullying is taking place is in any way offering hope. It's just calling attention to the fact. And then this whole month-long campaign is supported by the National Education Association. Again, I'm a high school teacher. You've been in high school most probably, and you know that when they have those special days, those anti-bullying days and those pro-culture events, that some people just walk off campus and go to off-campus lunch because they don't care about any of the rallies or anything. So then I'm thinking, what is it that's offering me hope? And unfortunately, in body paragraph one of the current events that offers me hope is the awareness of bullying, is an actual story about a young 13-year-old girl who killed herself because of bullying. And so I put the letter B there because I'm not really sure which piece of evidence I'm going to use yet. So I'm looking at this. Haley experienced severe and abusive acts of bullying in the months before her death. For example, a voicemail message recorded on Haley's phone on December 27, 2013 mocked her seizures and stated, "Where are you, Haley? I hope you died." Later, a fellow student says that in March, she actually reported the event in Nevada where this took place. Students are allowed to go to an online site and share with whoever is in charge that this bullying is going on so the bullying will stop. And it's mandated. You have to do it. Once you find out that a student's being bullied, you have to do something about it. Nothing was done. So that's what this thing's about. And I'm thinking, well, that offers hope because the fact that her parents are suing the state of Nevada and the school district of Nevada does call attention to the fact that students are being bullied. And it's really very, very specific about them calling her fat and ugly. In Haley's locker, drink, bleach, and die. I think that there's power in those words. There's power in the real gritty reality of what bullying is. And so I'm thinking about this, and then I'm thinking, this is really long. I don't know if I want all this evidence. How do I choose it? So then I went back and did a little more research and found this. Haley Lamberth committed suicide in December 2013 after being bullied for months. While her classmates reported the abuse to the school district, officials never told her parents about the documented torment. Even though the district was legally required to inform them, Jason and Jennifer Lamberth filed a wrongful death lawsuit Tuesday. I like this because it gives me hope that these parents actually went to the press. They actually filed a lawsuit. And sometimes you need a lawsuit to call attention to a problem. So if I were writing this paper right now, I would definitely use this information. And I might put it in different words. I might not put it in the words straight from Wagner's source. And when I look down here, I see that Wagner's source was Nevada school knew 13-year-old was being bullied before suicide, didn't tell girl's parents lawsuit. So I know I'll use this. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to use two sources in this paragraph. I think it's really important to know that she was being called fat and ugly, and that there were letters left in her locker saying, drink, bleach, and die, and why don't you die? And so what I'm going to do in my paper is I'm going to use two pieces of concrete textual evidence to prove my point. So that's what I'm going to do with body paragraph 1. So this thing here about, teachers, I'm just going to cut it out. Okay, so now I've cut it out, and now I'm just going to delete it because it really doesn't prove my point at all. And so that is how I'm going to do body paragraph 1. And now on to body paragraph 2.